You ever wonder what happens when four guys get together for the sole purpose of sharing our love for brewing and drinking alcohol? Let me show you.
Just like Celine Dion, man, it's all coming back to me. Sort of. This is with a little help from my friends.
Earlier this summer, I took a trip to Knoxville to meet up with some of the biggest homebrewing YouTube channels in the world. We basically got a whole tour of the city, which wouldn't have been complete without hot wings, breweries, and lots of sightseeing. We even jumped into Mead's Quarry Lake because it just felt right. And yes, that's the actual name. I can't make this up. This isn't going to be my normal type of video, but I thought it would be fun to take you along and kind of give you a glimpse of what goes on behind the scenes.
Thank you. What's going on, Emmett?
Oh, not much. Here's some coffee for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Wait, that's mine.
There's still regulars. What's that, Dog?
Yeah. I like that Charlie's order was just a breakfast sandwich.
That's literally what it was called.
But there was no specifics.
CH from Homebrew4Life was nice enough to let us crash at his place, as long as we helped him with the chores around the house. So there was a lot that we wanted to film that we didn't, and a lot that we filmed that we didn't have planned. And that's just how these things go, but I knew I wanted these guys to taste some of my mead. So I had them taste my mead versus some nice store-bought mead. And I also came up with this taste testing game where basically they had to blind taste test 5 of my meads and just give their honest thoughts on each of them. It's actually harder than it looks to guess what's in a particular mead, but they actually did a pretty decent job, especially for having zero familiarity with mead.
I used to crush brisks, and that reminds me of what brick. Dude, I used to be able to.
Because there was no carbonation in them.
Dude, I would go out from skating and like pound 12.
I should have studied up on this,
I can
man.
get drunk on any of them.
This is the one that's gonna sell.
And then, moving on to the main event of the evening, we decided to brew the world's lightest lager.
I'm wondering if it's big because it's no.
You know what I did on my
At the
old...
bottom. Boom. Look at that.
Quick disclaimer, if it sounds like I don't exactly know what I'm talking about, that's because I don't. I'm clueless about making beer and only know a little bit about making mead. But don't worry, I'm going to attempt to explain the process to the best of my abilities based on what they told me. And if anything sounds oddly specific or just plain wrong, it's because I googled it like 5 minutes ago. Back to the video.
Is it weird that we're both wearing Clawhammer t-shirts? Is it kind of weird? We're like a team. We're like heavyweights, dude.
We're going to brew a rice lager. It's going to take a little bit longer than the regular brew day because you have to cook the rice first. But we'll just do it in the kettle.
Boil it in the
So we
kettle.
just gotta like boil it actually.
Okay.
So what makes a lager light in the first place? Essentially lower alcohol, less calories, and a light body due to the source of fermentable sugar, which in this case is a lot of rice.
Yeah, I think we could probably mash with this. I think we're good.
Pounds, right?
Yeah, pound of grain. Let's add more water. Need the moldy grain. Let's just mill it.
What we got?
There's no such thing as a mistake.
No. Happy accidents that can be fixed.
Basically, there are all sorts of temperature control measures taking place so that this rice, with the addition of malted barley and enzymes, can produce sugar that'll turn into alcohol, I think.
This looks like grits.
Yeah.
It does.
Well,
So what does this do
plugged in?
exactly?
Okay, so long story short, I mean, it's a plate chiller. It's coming in, hot wort and cold water hitting each other at the same time and going in motion and trying to get the same temperature as each other.
We're sitting at like 190 degrees still. We need to chill down the mash temp to 149.
Homebrew4Life is really not all about being precise or knowing what you're doing. It's all about jimmy rigging everything and just working with what you got. For all the kids at home, don't try it at home. Actually, do try it at home.
If you're over 21.
But if we knew how to brew in high school, we would have been making homebrew in high school. Alcohol was the toughest drug to get.
Not my household.
All right, so what are we doing? Just 2 pounds in here?
1 pound.
So hold off. All right, 1 sec.
All I'm doing here is adding this malted barley to this milling contraption, which will grind it down. And this way it just has more surface area, so it's easier for those starches to convert into sugar.
All right, so Charlie, what you're gonna do is dump it into there now. Yeah, those are. Yep. All right.
Alright, man. Me.
All right. How many dirty?
That malt smells so good. Or what is it? It's barley, right?
Yeah, malted barley.
Malted barley. Try not to get over the lip of the basket.
Yeah. Don't get it over the lip at all, no matter what you do.
That'll defeat the purpose of the basket.
You squeege.
You talking to me?
I don't know. Somebody, can you wheeze the juice off that?
Just squeezing the juice? Yeah. Show that to me. Polish
Get that nice and mixed in there.
At this point, it's being mixed together and it'll be let to sit at a very specific temperature for a few hours while those enzymes go to work.
Yeah, I gotta get...
CH, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm getting hungry. I'm thirsty.
How are you feeling, Kyle?
I'm feeling 110%. I feel like a
Keep it
million.
100.
I feel like a million pesos right now.
Born again barrage.
I meant how you doing?
Oh shit, I'm on it. We just need...
And
What's that?
How are you feeling?
Oh. Out of 100, 20. Very excited about this beer. I honestly wish we had this pre-brewed so we could drink it today. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
I know.
perfect for it's 100 degrees out right now.
Then all of these solids are removed, and I'm not sure what happens to them after that. But what we are left with is this sugary fermentable liquid called a wort. Beautiful name for that. And this is what will ferment into beer in the coming weeks. And I forgot to film it, but basically we transfer all of that wort into a keg fermenter system. Overall, it was quite the eventful trip. I honestly have no clue how the beer will turn out, and unfortunately we couldn't drink it right away, but we're gonna get together very soon to find out. Let me know how you like this behind the scenes stuff, and if you couldn't care less about it, that's cool too. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Cheers. Boom.